Hi everyone, my name is Mark McLean, and I currently work as a researcher with Capitol Health in the hospital, studying geriatric medicine. Last summer, I was a camp counselor with Catapult Plus conference. I had an absolutely wonderful time, and I got to meet a lot of fantastic students, yourselves. We had a blast. Today I'd like to tell you why I'm passionate about career coaching. Career coaching is something that can help you find your career. It can tell you a lot about yourself in the process, learn about your values, your interests, and then how you can relate those to find something that you'd like to spend your life doing. With that said, Jane spent some time in the last session talking about learning about yourself, because that's a great place to start. Understanding your values and your beliefs can put you in the right direction. So, with that said, today we'd like to talk about identifying options. Remember, there is no one job or career that is the one for you. There are a lot of different options you can choose where you'll be very happy. So don't worry about picking the right one. Rather focus on finding the right one for you for now. In your workbook, we provided you with some web links where you can input some of the interests, skills, and take these on your path to discovery about yourself. You can try out some quizzes that will help match your interests to a potential job. These quizzes don't take much time, but could open your mind to new possibilities. Of course, these sites are not an exact science, so don't be discouraged if you see jobs you don't think are right. Remember, these sites are just one of many tools that are available to you that can direct you to look at jobs you might not have otherwise considered. A pen and paper activity that we've included in your workbook is the Nova Scotia Department of Education cluster list. This is a list of jobs categorized by clusters, and once again, it's an opportunity for you to see jobs that you didn't know existed or hadn't considered before. You should circle any and all jobs you think could be of interest to you as you read through. Then, you should review how many jobs in each cluster you circled. While the dream job for you might not be on the list, you might be quite interested to see that the majority of these jobs you picked fall into one or two clusters. This could be a really big clue as to what direction you should be looking into, because this cluster might have some commonalities with your interests and your values. Because sometimes you need to go in the direction of the field of work you enjoy rather than having your heart set on one particular job. Remember, you'll want to identify your options using a number of methods. Online, on paper, talking to family and friends about their experiences, or even talking to people in the workforce doing the job that you're interested in. This exercise is really about narrowing down options, because we all know there's so many options. Knowing what works with your personality and what doesn't can go a long way to helping you find career happiness. So this is all very exciting. Today we've been identifying options. And as I've just mentioned, we have several very useful resources that you can take advantage of and use in the next steps. These are the tools that you're going to use to identify your options. Also, keep in mind that the Catapult Mentorship Program will hook you up with a mentor who will personally help you in making this process easier. So with that said, don't be afraid to check out the Catapult Mentorship Program. We'll try today to narrow it down to 5 options. And next, we're going to move on to what I think is really fun and fascinating, and that's research.